Padawans, Padawans, let me come in. Not by the braid near your chinny chin chin? Then I'll swing, and I'll stab, and I'll melt your house in. Here's Paladin.
Hey Saber fans, this is Gray Paladin, and I'm back. It's been a very long time, probably a solid 2 months. I know that's crazy, but I'm finally settled in, and I'm here to present to you my new Saber studio. I'm mostly unpacked and have everything pretty much ready to go, except for one major thing, and that is my lightsaber collection. So in this video, I'm going to give you a quick and short tour of my Saber studio, and then we're going to unbox my lightsaber collection, just as I promised you on a post many moons ago before this move began. Also, I want to point out that if you have not seen The Shining, after you finished my video, make sure you type in The Shining, Here's Johnny, and watch that scene. Classic. Well, without further ado, I'm very excited to present this to you. Let's get a tour of this Saber studio. We will first begin with the entryway to the Saber studio. And if I have any Star Trek fans out there, I would love to hear from you. Making our way inside. Got a nice big open space here. More on that space later. Here are the sabers that are waiting to be unboxed. That's coming up shortly. And then here is my desk where all of the unboxings as well as lightsaber reviews will take place. Making our way over to the computer. Here's where all of the videos will be edited and uploaded for your enjoyment. And then I have another addition here, this nice screen with nice good background, and makes it a lot more easy for me to do my edits and things like that, as well as, oh, and who is that? Grogu, always causing some mischief, looking for a snack. And I can also enjoy some TV programs and Disney Plus and really get my fill of Star Wars while I'm sitting here working. This background should be familiar to many of you. That's the classic Gray Paladin review background. That's gonna stick around. And then here I have Master Plo Koon, my favorite Jedi Master, as well as my favorite Imperial officer, Director Krennic from Star Wars Rogue One. Making our way over to the Saber studio, I have Count Dooku, my favorite Sith Lord, overseeing all of my installations that happen on this table right here. And then we saw that big open space earlier. That open space, what's going to happen there is going to be all of my lightsaber demos. And as you can see, I've got a nice little backdrop there. And as I pan back, this nice full open space so I can freely spin my lightsabers for those demos. And I really did like my last studio, however, the ceiling was quite low, and now I don't have to worry about using short blades inside. I can go ahead and do what I need to really have some fun on those demos. So, that is the tour of Gray Paladin's lightsaber studio. Now, let's get to unboxing all of these sabers within my collection. All right, now that the tour is complete, let's get to it. Now, I boxed all these up in, I think, 2 or 3 boxes, and I don't remember everything that I have, so this is it's almost like a true unboxing for us. So let's see how it goes. One saber that I did have out, this is the Maz Saber, Maz Premium Saber. I did an unboxing on this, and I will have a review coming up shortly on this saber as well. Since then, I have installed it. I've installed it with a proffie core from Crimson Dawn. So that's there, ready to go. We'll first begin with my Saber Bag. This is what I traveled with during the move, because everything was boxed up and in storage. But I did take a few sabers with me. And ones that I brought with me were the Saber Forge Eco Commando, and also my very first saber that I ever ordered, my pride and joy, and also the first install I've ever done, and that is my Saber Forge Vanquish with a gold powder coat.
We can do this the difficult way or the simple way. The choice is yours.
This is a has a CFX inside with a stock Custom Works neopixel connector, and this is a sound font, a special sound font that my good friend Le Jedi Arctique, or the Arctic Jedi, ended up commissioning for me, and that's also available on saberfont.com. It's a Plo Koon inspired sound font. So there's the Vanquish. All right, I'm gonna move back here and crack open the first box. And these are loaded and packed to the brim, so we'll see. You know, of course, I have to protect all of my sabers, so be prepared for lots of bubble wrap. So here we have Saber Forge the Count, and this was, I ordered this empty, and I ended up installing it myself with a CFX. NeoPixel as well. Neo blade plug with the brass pin there.
I've become more powerful than any Jedi. Backed up.
Yeah.
The Force is with us, Master Sidious.
So that's one down. Saber Forge the Count. We'll add that with the other curved hilt there. Let's see what's next. This is a Crimson Dawn Shade V2. I originally got this with a Neo. It was a Neo Shade, but I ended up removing that core and placing it in other sabers that I liked. So, Shade V2. I almost forgot about this one. This is the Intergalactic Sabers. Gosh, I can't remember the name of the. But I did an unboxing of this, but I did not do a review yet. And it has a proffie V1 inside there. It's got some issues. I need to work on this one. But yeah. There's that. I forgot the name of that hilt. I have to check that out. But some really cool design. Feels good. Let's see what's next. Bill. This is a massive haul, by the way. This is the Sound Mystery Box that I got in 2020 from Saber Forge. It's the Desert Warrior.
Saber Forge, Crimson.
It has a green LED. That's the veteran tier. What else do we got here? Oh, okay. So here's the shade. It's a light shade. The other one was a gray shade from Crimson Dawn, and I did a saber staff and a video on that. place this here. I do not have enough stand space for all these sabers, just as a warning. Okay, this is an ultrasabers Monarch. I'm sure the battery's dead on this. Yep, most definitely. I've been looking to sell this, but I think I might try to install it with something before I sell it. We'll see. But ultrasabers Monarch. And then I have, oh, now this is one that I acquired a long time ago, and this is a Kylo Ren crossguard. But it's very heavy, and it feels like I bought this secondhand on Facebook. Hasbro, that's been gutted, and I was thinking about doing an install on it, and I never got around to it, and probably never will. So I'll probably end up selling this empty for a bargain price. So if you're interested, hit me up on Facebook. I believe this was a mystery box. It's a ultrasabers Sentinel, back when I actually was ordering from ultrasabers. Not so much anymore these days. Let's see what's next. Okay, this is another empty hilt that I got. It's a Graflex. I'm not sure what company made it, and I was going to, it was actually a heavy dueling hilt that got pretty beat up, and I did my best to try to clean it up. And I was going to install it, never got around to the install, so I'll probably just sell it empty. Yeah, so there's some form of Graflex. Place that there. Actually, I'll just leave it right here. And this is my projects box. So these are all the sabers that I have all the parts for that I need to do an install on that has never got to yet. But yeah, this is in Saberforge Eco Saber, the Aggressor. I think this is Gen 3. This is a Gen 3. So that one I definitely need to install. This is an ultrasabers Manticore that's empty. It looks like, again, this is another project bag that I have. And it's going to be neopixel, and I believe I have a proffie board in here. Yes, there's a proffie board, V2 in there, batteries ready to go, chassis, neopixel connector, recharge port, so I just need to do this and work on that one. So ultrasabers Manticore. Now this is my Corbanth Sid, and this one I did install with a Verso, and I did a video on this, and I was going to sell this one as well. But when the Verso board updated, I wanted to do a 2-button configuration on it. So I took it apart to get ready to do the second auxiliary button on there. I just never finished it yet. But this one's just about ready to go. Yeah, and you put, you know, you screw these parts on and yada, yada, yada. So this is the Sid, the Corbanth Sid version 1.0. Yeah. So Sid, I'll just put him right there. Let's see what else. Oh, I'm excited to get ready to work on this one. This came from Adam Sabers, and this is the Kanan Jarrus offhand saber that he used in Star Wars Rebels when he fought the Grand Inquisitor in his little vision. So I have the parts for this to install. This, again, haven't gotten around to it lately because there's the move and everything else going on. So Kanan Jarrus offhand Jedi Temple saber. Now this is my Saberforge ASP that I assembled, and I have named this the Baron. And I also got one of the Golden Harvest V3 Saber Forge do-it-yourself kits. So that's going to go into this saber. Everything there ready to go. And this is my, what I call the Baron. I really like this emitter. It's similar to the Bane Mark II emitter, but it's all weathered. And yeah, so this was of my design that pieced together. Really solid saber. Looking forward to that. That's another one that I'll probably sell when this install's complete. And the last one in this box, you know, I almost completely forgot about this saber. This is my Electrum Sabercrafts Remnant. I have not done a review on this yet because the Diadem 3, to be honest, I don't like it. But now that there's updates out there, we'll see how this goes. But I'll try to get a review out on this saber. The hilt design is great. Just the board I'm not a fan of. And I am going to quickly run out of space on where to put these sabers. That's just one box. Okay, on to the next. And this one's heavier, so there's probably more sabers inside.